establishment of a local moderation and content governance team to reflect Ghana's value, protect our user rights, and support national regulatory expectations. I'm looking forward to the TikTok partnership with the ministry to provide capacity building for our content creators in the country on how best to monetize that platform for the benefit of Ghanaian content creators. That should happen in Q4 this year. Now, MultiChoice Ghana. I made the announcement that I had directed MultiChoice to be present at the ministry for a meeting. At that meeting, we requested a 30% reduction in pricing for subscribers of MultiChoice Ghana's packages. The meeting addressed public concerns about affordability, value for money, and fairness in service delivery. I made clear the ministry's expectation that pricing structures had to be responsive to Ghana's current economic context. I made a formal request of 30% reduction in the package pricing and gave a deadline of July 21st for a formal response from MultiChoice. On the 21st of July this year, I received a 9-page letter from MultiChoice detailing why they were refusing to reduce their pricing. Their reasons included that the cedi had depreciated in the preceding 8 years by 240%, and they claimed that my request for a reduction on the basis of the appreciation of the cedi was unfounded because, in their words, the appreciation of the Ghanaian cedi over the last 6 months has been a fluke which could not be sustainable. As minister, my fidelity is to the Ghanaian people. I have had to act in the interest of the Ghanaian people, and I believe that the Ghanaian people have been fleeced and exploited for too long. I wrote back to the NCA on Monday and directed the NCA in that letter to suspend the broadcasting license of DSTV effective 7th of August 2025 if they fail to effect a reduction in their bundle prices. I cannot, as minister, serving the Ghanaian people, continue to watch what can best be described as plain stealing happening to the Ghanaian people. In my letter to them, I gave them scenarios from 7 markets that DSTV is operating in. The same content in the premium bouquet that is offered to Ghanaians for $83 equivalent is offered to Nigerians for $29 equivalent. How can anyone explain this price disparity to me? Enough of the mistreatment of the Ghanaian consumer. They either comply with the reduction, because in Nigeria, in the same time frame that they say the Ghanaian cedi has depreciated by 240%, the Nigerian naira has depreciated by 409%. If Nigerians are paying equivalent of $29, DSTV must charge same here in Ghana, or we will suspend their broadcasting license effective 7th of August 2025. The ministry would continue to leverage our public-private and bilateral partnerships to expand digital opportunities, attract investment, and catalyze structural reforms across the ICT sector. In telecom sector restructuring, there's a major realignment underway with Airtel Tigo. We're working closely with the Attorney General's Department to look at the financial viability of Airtel Tigo, and we're currently in negotiations with a number of options on what the way forward with Airtel Tigo will be. I'm sure in the next 30 days, we'll make a national announcement on what will happen with Airtel Tigo. On youth and skills development, apart from the strategic partnerships that we have signed with Huawei and Google, we have also signed strategic partnerships with MTN and Telecom, 2 telecom operators in the country, to train and help co-develop Ghana's National Artificial Intelligence Innovation Center. This agreement will see the commitment of critical resource to the training of 5,000 young people in artificial intelligence and related digital skills over the next 18 months. MTN Ghana, as part of their contribution to government, is building a $25 million artificial intelligence innovation center at the Accra Digital Center in Circle. This partnership will strengthen Ghana's institutional and workforce readiness for AI adoption. Earlier this year, the ministry signed an MOU with the UAE government to co-develop a $1 billion Ghana-UAE Innovation Hub. The project will anchor high-tech manufacturing, startup incubation, and digital services with a multi-phase construction scheduled to commence in 2026. Currently, we have just completed work with the Lands Commission in identifying the 25-kilometer square land in Dawa in the Ningo Prampram district to begin the construction work. In conclusion, the Ministry of Digital Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation continues to reaffirm its commitment to building a secure, inclusive and innovation-driven digital economy. The first half of 2025 has seen tangible results in law reform, digital inclusion, infrastructure rollout, sector regulations, and strategic partnerships. As we enter the second half of the year, we remain focused on consolidating these gains and delivering a digital Ghana that benefits every citizen, every business, and every region. In July, at my last Meet the Press, I reaffirmed Ghana's digital leadership, and I will continue to do so as I did at the ITU Council in Geneva, where I secured alignment with global telecom agendas and strengthening bilateral cooperations on digital infrastructure and governance. I wish to express my sincere appreciation to all the agencies of the ministry, our partners, our stakeholders, and Ghanaians who have supported and engaged with our work so far. Together, we are shaping a digital future that is equitable, that is resilient, and full of opportunities for all. But before I end, let me just touch on one other thing we have done as a ministry, has been in the area of law enforcement, from the Cybersecurity Authority. We have carried out a number of operations in collaboration with other state agencies. Coming Monday, the CSA and the police CID will hold a joint press conference to give full details of all the work that we have done. But we are committed to clamping down on illegal activities in the cyberspace, especially human trafficking. We're seeing a lot of human trafficking happen in the country, but I want to say a very big thank you to the leadership of the Cybersecurity Authority and our allied security agencies in the national security architecture who have worked with us to keep Ghana resilient. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. So the floor is now open.